I love how they grouped you all together as the villains of the piece.
I don't think that's what we are.
No? Okay.
No, I think we're misunderstood.
Deeply misunderstood.
Especially you.
Deeply. Jacob, let's start with you. How does it feel? How did it feel when you got the call to say you're going to be playing this role?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I was at home and there was like a week period of like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? And I saw my agent ring in and I kind of thought, and my agents do this thing where if they're both on the phone, it means I've got the job. I was like,
that's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got so-and-so connecting in and you go, oh.
Okay, come on.
It has to
And
be
so
good.
it was so exciting, and then terror after about 5 minutes
Right.
until about 2 weeks in, and then I felt comfortable. But yeah, it was great.
Terror straight through.
Yeah.
How about you? What was it about this character that made you like go, oh wow, I really want to do this?
I mean, honestly, so much. There's so many. First of all, working here is such a privilege, working in London, getting to do British RP, getting to work in a period piece. But the writing and the characters were so fascinating to me. It was unlike anything I've ever read before. And Sophia is very misunderstood. You know, she starts very morally sound. And by the end of episode 1, she kind of, it tries to protect her family, and that kind of takes over. So there's this amazing arc, and there's so much potential. So very exciting.
I absolutely love that character. We know you as Mr. Nice Guy usually, but like you bring a certain sort of, evil to this particular character. Can talk me through it and how
my
did it
real
feel?
side comes
No.
out.
I know, I was going to say. It wasn't hard.
What's the nice
It really
guy?
wasn't.
Where's the nice
You should have
guy?
seen it. We've never met the nice guy.
You said nice guy, these two are going,
Who?
is he?
Is he? I don't know about that.
Are we talking about the same person? It was nice to play bad, and it was nice to have a character who was doing it not for the sake of it, but because he wanted, in his mind, to do something good. Like a lot of people in positions of power, when they forget about human cost and think, I'm doing what's good, then you're bad. And that's Poynton.
We know Sally Wainwright from some amazing stuff, including Happy Valley and all other. How was it working with her on the script and working with her on these characters in particular?
Sally's she's such a gifted writer. Everything's kind of set, and it's for you to understand, what she's put in there. And as we started digging and playing, it's worth saying that we got episodes 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 were being sorted out. 5 and 6 weren't written yet. So you see this bounce back. As you start to shoot, people are looking at what you're doing, and they're taking that and using it as the muse to create 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we really didn't know where our story was going. And Sally was inventing and twisting and putting in these little traps for us. It was great.
Yeah, I'll ask the same question to
Oh yeah, I mean, she's just such a brilliant writer, and there's so much depth, and I there's like, these characters are unlike most. You wouldn't think Sally Wainwright, fantasy, Disney, it's this kind of amazing concoction.
Yeah, the weirdest amalgamation, isn't it?
And it has comedy, it has drama, it has, and truly, when I was first reading, I think they first gave me like a few pages of a character description of the character arc before I got any scripts, and I was rapt. I was like,
even from the description.
Yeah, even from the description. I was like,
those things are crazy.
You
don't always get those.
And I told her when we met her at the reading, just like that I was so invested even from 2 pages. But it's incredible. It's such a privilege to be able to work on her writing.
Could we see you next in some kind of gritty northern drama?
I hope so.
Yeah, come through.
Put me in.
Can you do the accent then?
Prepping now.
What about you?
I mean, playing a Sally Wainwright villain is like...
Yeah.
I've peaked.
Top of the top.
That's the end. Unbelievable. Again, comes back to getting the call. I couldn't believe it because it is on the page, and I think Thomas's journey is such a surprising one. It's great privilege.
Adrian, we haven't seen you in too many sort of...
With a wig.
Yes.
Nice surprise.
It's the wig. Like films that aren't in reality, like more... This is more heightened.
Heightened drama.
So we haven't seen you in many things like that. How does it feel working in those?
It feels great.
Yeah.
It feels great. I really enjoyed it. It's the same thing. I mean, it's a Sally Wainwright script, so you've got a character, they've got an objective, they want to achieve things. It's just the method they choose to do it. If it's Shakespeare, it's about how you manipulate other characters on stage. But in this particular drama, it's about magic. So I'll take it.
And it's quite theatrical as well, quite like Shakespeare.
It is Shakespearean a bit, yeah.
It is.
You get that kind of, that flair of it, I guess, which is really
families at the heart of it and so on. When I got cast, people were saying to me, have you met Alice yet? Have you met James? I went, no, I haven't. Have you seen them together? I went, no, I haven't, because they're playing brother and sister. And everyone was patting themselves on the back going, look! Because they absolutely look related.
They did a great job.
I don't see it.
You can see it.
I'm so lucky to be looking like I'm related to this one. So lucky. So lucky.
Yeah, it was fun.
Fantastic. Thank you for such a brilliant show, and congratulations again.
Yay!
Oh, great.
Looking forward to more.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!